It was a warm Saturday afternoon, the kind that practically begs for barbecue. The smell of hickory smoke and sizzling ribs drifted across my ranch yard while country music hummed from the porch speakers. My neighbors were already gathered. Lawn chairs out, iced tea in hand, kids chasing each other near the pond. It was, in short, perfect. Until she showed up. Karen, HOA president, clipboard, sunglasses, fury. I should have known something was up when my phone buzzed with a notification. Unauthorized gathering report filed. Before I could even set down my tongs, she came marching through my gate like she was leading a military inspection. "Excuse me," she snapped, waving her phone like it was a badge. "This," she gestured at my grill, "is a direct violation of HOA health and safety standards." I raised an eyebrow. "Karen, this is my ranch. You don't have authority here." She glared at me. "Smoke drift can cause respiratory issues for neighboring residents. You're violating Article 8, Section 12. No open-air pollutants." I nearly choked on my lemonade. "You're calling my ribs pollutants?" "Yes," she barked. "And you're infringing on human rights. The right to clean air." The neighbors went silent. One of them whispered, "Did she just say human rights?" Karen spun toward them, finger pointing dramatically. "You're all complicit. This is an environmental hazard." At this point, I was trying not to laugh. "Karen," I said, "the only hazard here is your attitude and maybe the cholesterol." She gasped like I'd cursed her ancestors. Then she whipped out her phone and dialed 911 on speakerphone. "911, what's your emergency?" came the operator's calm voice. "This is HOA President Karen Wallace," she declared. "I'm reporting a man violating environmental law by releasing dangerous smoke and possibly cooking unregulated meat." The operator paused. "Ma'am, are you saying someone is having a barbecue?" "Yes," she snapped. "And it's a violation of the Geneva Convention of Clean Air." Silence. Then a quiet chuckle from the dispatcher. "We'll, send an officer." 10 minutes later, 2 squad cars pulled up. Lights on, sirens off. The officers stepped out, already grinning. One of them was Deputy Torres, who'd been at the dish incident a few weeks earlier. "Afternoon, Judge," he said with a nod to me. "Karen again?" Karen crossed her arms. "This man is endangering public health with smoke and open flames." Torres sniffed the air. "Smells like mesquite and honey bourbon glaze to me." Karen stomped her foot. "This is illegal. It's a violation of..." "Of what?" Torres asked. "The HOA Cookout Code?" She blinked. "The Clean Air Act." Torres radioed his partner. "Dispatch, can you confirm the Clean Air Act includes backyard ribs?" His partner snorted. "Negative, officer. Only if the ribs are sentient." Everyone laughed, except Karen, whose face turned a shade of tomato that matched the barbecue sauce. I handed Torres a plate. "Ribs?" He took one, bit in, and closed his eyes. "That's justice in meat form." Karen fumed. "You're eating evidence. This is corruption." Torres grinned. "Ma'am, the only thing illegal here is wasting good barbecue." She started ranting about lawsuits, discrimination, and environmental terrorism. Torres finally raised a hand. "Ma'am, you've called 911 for false emergencies 3 times this month. Next time, you'll be fined." Karen's jaw dropped. "Fined? For protecting the community?" He nodded. "Yes, ma'am. For harassment." Karen stormed off, muttering about barbecue tyranny, while the rest of the neighbors erupted in applause. That evening, we added a new item to the menu: Karen's choice ribs. So good. They're a human rights violation. A week later, the HOA posted a notice. Grilling permitted only under local ordinances. And just to rub it in, I hosted the first annual Smoke and Rights Cookout, with the sheriff's office as our guests of honor. Karen didn't attend, of course, but she could sure smell it from her porch.